Matt, we'll start with you here. We're looking at DFS to begin things. We'll get to the DraftKings Sportsbook. Your absolute must-roster guys tonight. Who are they?
So I'm not quite sure if I have one yet, and there's going to be a little bit of uncertainty for me throughout this segment because we don't know for sure that Joel Embiid is going to be out. If he's out, then we really it's a decision between two players at the high end, James Harden, Luka Doncic, and I'll go with Luka. Like both of these guys are going to be really popular, and I think in reality, both of them, despite being expensive, are actually really underpriced. Like Luka is so much better than the other players at the high end that even a bad game for him is mid 50s in fantasy points. And just given like the lack of great options on these playoff slates, I almost think you have to play Luka. The conversation changes a little bit if you're in big tournaments, big GPPs, you want some leverage, all that sort of stuff. But Luka is a cash game lock, and I think even for tournaments, you probably just play him there too.
All right, so Jeff, if we're to assume that Joel Embiid won't play, though, are you going to make the counterpoint for James Harden?
I'm not. And thank you, Matt, for taking by far the best player on the slate and leaving me to talk about someone much worse. I'll go with Jimmy Butler, who has really stepped up his game in the playoffs. Heading into the postseason, I was concerned about how Miami's offense matched up with the rest of the East. They only had two guys averaging over 20 points per game, and both of them were barely clearing 20 in Jimmy Butler and Tyler Hero. That being said, their defense has been so dominant, it hasn't really mattered. They've held opponents under 100 points 4 times already through 7 games in the postseason, and Butler has been strong, at least strong enough offensively to carry them on that side of the ball. He scored 20 or more points in all but 1 games throughout the playoffs, and he's coming off a huge 22-point, 11 assist, and 6 rebound performance in Game 2 versus Philly. The Sixers just don't have an answer for him, and I expect that trend to continue tonight.